In this video, I will be talking about the history and techniques of gaunt painting. In order to fully appreciate a traditional or folk art, one must have an insight into the culture, beliefs and values of the local people. Gaunt paintings is the traditional art form of the Gaunt tribe, a community that lives around Madhya Pradesh and its surrounding states of India. Today I will be sketching a Gaunt painting, the main subject being a few peacocks and a tree behind it which is hosting a variety of birds. Let us begin. The word gaunt comes from the native expression Kond, which means green mountains. What is the purpose of this art? The Gaunt community decorate the walls of their homes with this art form because they believe that seeing good things bring good luck. It also is used as an aid in storytelling. The Pradhans, the priest sect of the community, sing to the rhythm of their musical string instrument called bana, invocating their gods and goddesses or describing their rituals and beliefs. Now we can move to the second step, which is a color wash. So in earlier times, the Gaunt artist used natural paints such as charcoal, colored soil, plant sap, rice paste and cow dung. But these days we are using paper or canvas and using the acrylics or poster colors. So here I am using gouache and also some poster colors to give a flat wash. The colors chosen need not be necessarily the ones that you see in nature. The creativity of the Gaunt painting comes with the fact that the tree need not be brown, it can be any other color, it can be green, it can be blue. The leaves also similarly need not be the same as what you see in nature. But here I have used the browns and the greens for the painting. So this is the simplicity with which the Gaunt painting is created. The colorful base creates a richness and brightness upon which the decorative elements are created. After the basic wash is over, we can now move to the third step. We'll add decorative designs on the flat washes. Gond artists develop their own signature style in these designs. They are inspired by things they see around them, like the fish scale, rope, the cornfield, etc. Generally, the idea of signing a painting is not seen in Indian art forms, but these distinctive designs reveal the name of the artist. I am using dots, dashes and fish scale designs now. I am adding a few peacock heads. Using different colored dashes, I am able to create banding effects on the tree. In my next video, I will be showing different designs that can be used on Gond art. These designs create a movement in a static drawing. So this way, a very colorful, bright as well as a lively picture is created. Now the next part is creating the outlines. The outlining is done using a pen. This outline delineates the various forms and figures that I have drawn. So it brings out all the animals and birds in the picture. I have also touched up a few places where I had forgotten. The final step is to check on all the designs. I decided to give in a few more decorative dots on the peacock to bring out its feathers. So I am retouching them with white paint. The art is now being used to decorate different utility products as well. I have painted a few trays and coasters which have been received by my customers very well. How did you like this video? Do leave your feedback in the comment section below. Also let me know if you have any specific questions.